Hi everyone, I'm the Millennial Life Coach. My name is Shikha, and today I wanted to speak to you guys about expectations in relationships, in life in general, I guess. So, I read this really amazing book called The Soulmate Experience. I've been recommending it to everyone I meet. It's just an absolutely amazing book on relationships, and learning more about how you behave in a relationship, what you do, etc. But one of the things that came out of that book, one of the major things that I learned from the book that I've been trying to apply daily in my life is about expectations. And so one of the things that I realized is, what they say is that most people have expectations about the person that they're in the relationship with, right? So you're in a relationship with someone, and the reason you're in a relationship with them is because you feel or you think that you're going to get certain things from this person um, in return for being with them. So whatever your need you're trying to satisfy, maybe it's loneliness, maybe it's money, maybe whatever it might be. There's everyone is in a relationship for a different reason, to satisfy some part of themselves that they feel is missing, that this person can satisfy by being that other half, how we call it, the completer. Um, so, so we have all these expectations because if you think that this person is going to complete that part of you, you're going to have certain expectations of how they're going to do it. So if I have an expectation that this person is going to fulfill me by removing my loneliness, then that means that this person has to message me every day, every morning, every night, every afternoon, to let me know that they're thinking of me. They have to spend all of their free time with me. They have to be there for me no matter what is going on in my life, whatever is going on in theirs. They have to always be there for me. Things like that, right? So these are all expectations that I have of this person, and eventually, what's going to happen, which is what the book says, is that one of those expectations that you have is not going to be fulfilled because that person, obviously, that person doesn't realize that you have all these expectations, right? So they aren't aware that they're doing all this stuff for you. Sometimes, you're honest about it, and this is what I need from you, and maybe you have that conversation. But eventually, something is going to happen. They're going to get busy. They're going to something will cause them to forget that they're supposed to fulfill this desire of yours or this need, and they won't do it a day or two or for a week or a month or whatever it might be, and that causes conflict in the relationship because that person's not fulfilling your need anymore. They're not fulfilling that expectation that you have of them that they might or might not be aware of. Most cases they're not aware of it, which is obviously another block in the relationship. But so you have these expectations, they don't fulfill them, it causes conflict. You think that this person's not for you because they're not doing what you need them to do, and the relationship falls apart. And that happens quite often, not only because there's no communication, but because people have lots and lots of expectations of the other people that are in their life. So what my conclusion was that expectations strangle relationships, and I'm obviously still struggling with this because what I'm trying to do is have no expectations at all, and that's extremely difficult because any kind of relationship that you're in, there's you just know that this person is in that relationship for a reason, with you. They make you feel good. They tell you that you're right. They make you think, whatever it might be. But what I've been trying to do slowly but surely is whatever relationship I'm in, whatever it might be, my family, my friends, my siblings, my partner, if when I have any of these relationships, I try to notice when I have an expectation of that particular person, and when I notice that, I kind of try to let it go. So if I have an expectation that my family is always supposed to be there for me, if they're not there for me, I have to understand that they have their own lives, that they're living their own lives. They're busy individuals who are doing their own thing. They might not always have time for me. Same thing with friends, resulting in no expectations means that I don't actually, when I'm feeling lonely and I message my friends or whatever it might be, if they don't message me back, doesn't mean that they're not good friends or they don't love me anymore. It's just that they're dealing with their own thing. Same thing with my partner. If he doesn't message me every day, or if he doesn't talk to me every day, or if he is physically attracted to someone else, or falls in love with someone else, doesn't mean that it's anything to do with me. It's just this person is doing the best they can, and this is what ends up happening, right? So yeah, that's one other thing that they mentioned, was that just assume that the people that you're surrounded by in relationships are always doing the best they can. And that's actually a really, really important point, because for some reason we like to play the victim card. We're like, no, you know what, they're doing this deliberately to hurt me. No one, most people, 99.9% of the people, unless they're a sociopath, will not want to hurt you, right? They're not doing anything deliberately to hurt you. They're just doing what they can in their own moment, in their own, with their own character, what they think is best for that moment. They're just doing their own, based on their life experience. They're doing what they think is right. So they're not trying to hurt you. You're not the victim here. No expectations, and everyone's doing the best they can. And those 2 points, they really, really, really help me in kind of being more flexible and open with whatever comes up in my relationships, no matter what they are. So I hope this video helps you. I'd love to hear from you guys. Again, the book that I was recommending is The Soulmate Experience, and I totally recommend that you guys read it. Signing off now, I'm the Millennial Life Coach. Message me if you guys have any questions or if you have any comments. Love to hear from you guys. Bye.